welcome to episode 81, entitled The Great Outdoors. My name is Gary Vierheller, and I'll be your host for what we call the Substance of Living podcast. Today, we'll look at what we call life's lessons. And I hope this will provide you with some insight, maybe even some inspiration to life's challenges. What does venturing out into the great outdoors offer you? How do I benefit? Well, physically, by changing your environment. It can help you to relax. It can be what we call trained recovery time. And that's very important. Stress is not bad. Stress is a stimulus for growth. If you have continued stress, that's bad. But stress, trained recovery time. Stress, trained recovery time. So being in the great outdoors can offer that opportunity to be trained recovery time, which means you can exercise, you can bicycle, you can go for a walk. You can be stimulated by the great outdoors. You can relax your mind by getting into the great outdoors. Now, here's something else too. And I've said in other videos that I work at a science museum. We have a special exhibit on microbes. And I didn't know this, but right now, most people that live in cities around the world are living in a overly sterile, fewer organisms and microbes in the home. What can happen? Well, if it's over sanitized, you lose the benefit of those microbes that are around you. There's actually been studies that show that animal microbes benefit humans. Another thing, by being outdoors, there's a wealth of microbes that can help keep us healthy. So that's another reason to get out into the great outdoors. Away from the city, away from the streets, away from the traffic, away from the congestion, and give yourself a chance to breathe. That can really help you too. Now, mentally, you can escape. Again, train recovery time. Relax, rest, and have a chance to recharge, to regroup and to recharge. You get new perspectives too. I've found that whenever I have some problem or something that I'm looking for an answer, I'll say, okay, I'll put that on the side. I'll just go for a run. And invariably, I think because my mind is relaxed, I'm focused on my footfall, I'm focused on my arm carriage, I'm focused on my breathing. I think because my mind is relaxed, ideas come. New perspectives happen. From out of the blue. Oh, I didn't think about that. I could do that. And then I go back to focused on my running. So my suggestion is get out. It can also put you in the moment. And walking does that for me. Riding a bicycle does that for me too. I love riding my bike. And at the same time, I must pay attention to my environment. My wife has taught me how to walk and pay attention to the environment. She can see so much. Small flowers, trees, plants that I never notice. And then the small little animals and bugs on it. It's just amazing. Emotionally, again, you can escape, you can relax, you can rest, you can be stimulated. You can get fresh perspectives. You can find fresh approaches or solutions. So you benefit physically, you benefit mentally, and you benefit emotionally. So my suggestion is get out. Change your environment. Get back to nature. Do it safely. Be aware. And enjoy. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today for the Substance of Living podcast. If you'd be kind enough to consider subscribing, you can contact us through Spotify or Apple Podcasts or connect on Twitter. Join us again next time for what I hope will help you navigate life.